Hello to all, welcome to Global Offensive Hacker Associate community. In this section, we are going to learn about information disclosure in version control history. I am Harshad, founder and CEO of Hacker Associate. Let's begin. So let's discuss first agenda, what we are going to cover in this program. Okay, so and then I will also show you like where you can practice all this. So here is our agenda. Let's discuss the agenda. Let me write agenda for you. This is our agenda. Okay, our main topic is information disclosure. Okay, in version control history. This is our main part. So here, okay, like I'm going to show you like a different technique. So maybe example, let's say if you performing a web reconnaissance example, let's say when you talk about web recon, okay, so this is the first technique we'll be performing, right? We'll be scanning that network, basically scanning the application, scanning web application. Okay, we'll identify subdomain, and then we'll be going to brute force, okay, that particular URL endpoint here. So here I'm going to brute force, right? This is the basically the basic technique, okay, we always follow when we perform a web recon. There are hundreds of lists, by the way. So this I'm not right now focusing. I'm just giving an idea how you can perform that information, basically version control history, how you can get all the information from that particular section. So what you can do is either, okay, you can use this method, you can use GoBuster or Dirtbuster or any kind of brute forcing scripts. You can use it. After that particular URL, you can just put slash and put a star, and you can select this parameter. You can also use a burp intruder, okay, in this case. And here you can also select URL slash example, let's say .git. So if you do that, and if it is like giving information to you, then how you will handle that information, that part, okay, like I'm going to cover, okay, in this particular section. So stay tuned with me till the end. So the tools and trade, let's discuss what tools and technique we are going to cover. So I'm just writing here tools and trade. So number one, we are going to cover this git-cola. So if you are not familiar with git-cola, no need to worry, I'm going to cover with you. Second, I think you can download Git for Windows. Basically, you can download this Git for Windows. Another, you can use Git Bash. Basically, this tool is required, okay, for this particular lab. So the question here is how we can perform it. So as I mentioned, like whenever I record a YouTube video, I'll just try, like you will be able to do the same thing, okay, in your system. So for that reason, let's go and check if any lab is available, okay, on the internet or not. So I'm going to Google, and you simple just type here information disclosure, okay, in version control history, and you will see this is basically the lab available. Let's open this lab, and this is completely free, okay. So you can simple make an account on portswigger.net, and you can see that what we need to do, we need to obtain the password of administrator. That part, okay, we need to do it, okay. So simple, you can go here, access the lab, right click, open link in new tab. It's just for example I want to give you, because this is, okay, this lab, okay, even you can practice it, okay, directly. Just make an account, and you can just simple start this lab and just practicing around, okay, this particular lab. This is very important, okay. So in order to master like web application penetration testing, okay, like small thing is important first, okay. Just focus on small thing, understand what exactly is bug bounty, what exactly is application, what is HTML, what is CSS, what is JavaScript. Try to understand this part, okay, in a detailed manner, and then you can like slowly you start penetration testing, okay. Generally what people are doing is they will download the payload, and they will directly start, okay, they will use intruder tab, they'll select it, okay. Don't do this one, okay. Maybe you'll get the result, but in the end, okay, you'll not enjoy it, that part, okay. If you want to enjoy that particular domain, understand, okay, from the basic level what exactly it is and how you're going to penetrate that application, okay. So even we don't have one application, right? Right now we are working in cloud environment. We have basically Azure, we have AWS, we have a different cloud platform available there. We have a like Docker related applications are there. We have a DevOps environment. So if you want to become a black hat, okay, then it will be not easy task, okay, for you. So in this case, okay, you need to understand the basics first, okay, and then slowly you can move to the advanced part, okay. Now go to the next section. So here you can see I have an account part here, right? This is my account, and what I can do, I can copy this part, and generally if I perform penetration testing, I always use this Firefox browser. So let's go to the Firefox, and you can simply see that what I'm going to see. You can see this is a URL, and as I mentioned, this is our technique. Okay, so either okay we do brute force okay here, or we can add this string dot get. So by the way, if you are performing a brute forcing, you will be able to get this information. Okay, if any thing is there okay on the particular endpoint. So example, let's say just type here dot get, let's say, and you can see that it is working perfect, right? So my browser is here, so I will just type here slash dot get and press enter. So proxy server is refusing the connection. Let's turn off, and that's how you can perform it. And you can see we have this information available there. So now what you can do is you can simple copy this, okay, this particular endpoint. You can go to your terminal. So I'm just going to terminal. This is my Apple M1 machine, by the way. I'm doing all this thing, all this stuff okay in my Mac system. So cd desktop and sudo mkdir. I just create one folder Harshad. Okay, after that I'll go inside the folder and I'll just do wget command. So I'll use sudo wget, and you can use -r, okay, and then paste this one and enter it. You can see that it is starting. Okay, that's how okay you'll download all these things. Okay, you can just try like that. So whenever you see all this information on the web page, you can immediately go to the terminal and you can simply use wget -r option is must, and then you download everything. So in this case you can see that it is downloaded. But the problem here is generally in this part, okay, people always asking me one question here, Harshad, how we can perform this thing in Windows machine. So for Windows machine or for Windows user, let me also guide you how you can do that. So for Windows machine, what you can do is you simple go to a Windows first. This is my Windows machine, so I've taken a remote desktop, and first what you need to do, you need to download this get GNU Win32. That part you download it. Okay, this one. How to download it? So example, let's say when you go to the Google here. So this is my Windows machine. Okay, so if you want to do same thing in Windows machine, just go to the Google and then download GNU Win32. GNU Win32. This one for Windows 10. Okay, you can see this link. You download it. So I'll not repeat this step. Just go to this link and download. After that, you will see this particular folder will be there. Okay, you can double click on this and you can see that we have all this information. What you can do is you can simply go to the bin directory like this and simple copy that link, and you can simply go here cmd command prompt and you can simply paste this link. Basically we are going to the folder. You can see that I'm in the same folder bin directory, and you can see that this is the bin. And here if you just type okay dir, you will be getting a wget package here. So now what you can do, you can simply just type wget. We have -1.12.exe, that part, and you can use same thing -r, and you can just copy that endpoint. Okay, which endpoint? The same endpoint. For example, let's say we have Mozilla. This is endpoint. Basically copy it and you can simple paste here. Okay, like this. You can see that, right? So if you do that, okay, automatically you'll see this will come okay in this section, okay, in my section, right? But this is different endpoint. You can see that. So my method okay here, okay, just to want to show you here how we can download that particular thing, okay, regarding to the git directory. So I will use Control C. You simple use this string wget -1.12.exe because it is here, and then add -r option and then download it. Okay, this is the first thing we need to do. Second, if you want to penetrate all this, okay, if you want to do all the things okay from Windows machine, then you also download that Git for Windows. So again, go to the Google. So as I mentioned, right, if you discuss the agenda, this we need to understand. So Git for Windows, Git bash, that part we need to discuss. And I'll also write okay like here one tool called GNU. I think we have Win32. Okay, this tool we need to download. Let me just check the name once again. So GNU Win32, yes, this is the basically the tool which we downloaded. Second part, you simple go to the Google again and just type here git download. So git download for Windows, you select it and download it. So you can see we have this basically link. So let me show you okay which link okay you can go for it. So this is not a link. I think you can go to, there are many links. Okay, I'm just checking which link okay you can start with. And that link okay I'm going to share okay in the description basically. So you can just select Git for Windows and download it. So I think let me just check on this basically application. Yes, so this is basically the link, gitforwindows.org. You can go to this link and you can simply click on here the download. Once you download it, you will see this thing, okay, on your desktop, okay. And right now don't worry on that part, I'll teach you how you can do it. So first let me quick recap. First, okay, like what you will do, you will simply type that .git, download everything. This is the first section we need to do. After that we need to download this tool, get GNU Win32. After that we need to download this Git for Windows. Once you're done with all the things, what you can do is you can simply go to the folder, double click, and you can see this is the bin, and where we use wget, you can see the same folder is downloaded. If you see this is the same folder downloaded, you can simply double click on this and you will see the folder called Git, and when you double click on the Git, you can see you'll be able to see all these files, okay. This is the first section. Now if you want to visualize everything via GUI interface, what you can do is you simply go back, okay, and you can simply right click on this section and you simply click here Git GUI here. When you click on this, let's see what will happen. You can see that, okay, we have a GUI interface, and now we have a admin.conf where we have this information available there. We have admin panel.php, we have this information available there. So what I can do is I can simply go to the repository and I can click here visualize master history. So when you click on this, you can clearly see that some error will come. You can simply ignore it, click OK, and here you can see that we got the password. This is the password, okay. That's how we can identify the information. This is our topic, right? Information disclosure in version control history, and that password, okay, you can simply copy from this section. And if you go to the lab, I guess if you go backside, we have that option called submit solution, or you can simply go to the my account. In this section you can go my account, and there is a administrator, you can put username and password, you can edit here and login, and then you will see the lab part will be solved there, okay. That part, okay, you can do from your end. I'll teach you another concept, okay. So now example, this is called GUI interface. So now the question here is, like, I am mostly on the command line, okay, I always follow the CLI part. So in this case, okay, how you can enumerate all the information. So those, okay, who want to operate, okay, from a command line interface, so I'll give you that option as well. So what you can do is you simply double click on, okay, on this folder. You can go to the bin and go to the folder where you have downloaded all these things, and now you can simply right click and you can simply click here git bash here, okay. So now when you click on git bash here, you can see that we have bash, and now we are inside that directory. So what I can do, I can simply just type here ls, let's see what will happen, or dir, okay. So we don't have any information because the files are hidden, so I can use ls minus la, but you can see that this I am doing everything, okay, in my Windows machine, is not a Linux, okay. But because of this get GNU Win32, I'm able to run all Linux command there, okay. Now you can simply go to the directory cd.git, and one more technique, okay, I want to give you here. So let's write, okay, in that agenda, so how to operate, okay, from command line. So I'll write here how to operate from CLI. So what you can do is, okay, first you can go to the folder and you can simply just type here git log, okay. That part, okay, you can type here git log. Let's see. So I can simply just type here git log, and you can see that clearly I have this commit and this commit. So now I can use git diff basically, and I can simply compare this commit. So example, let's say not open, I just simply close it. I want to copy this and I'm going to paste here. Second, I want to copy this commit, and let's verify. So what is coming in this section? So copy, and you can simply paste here, and let's see what will happen. And you can clearly see that we got the password as well. So this is the second technique, okay. So this is the way. So you can do what, once you have that commit, you can simply just type here git, you can use diff, and then, okay, like commit 1, okay, and then commit 2, okay. Second method, so I think this is basically third method I'm discussing. So let me write here third method. So in this case, what you will do, so I can give you other option as well. So I'm just thinking what I can write, okay, in this section. So one is git log method. Second, let's see ls. So ls we have that I think head. So just type cat and then head, HEAD, and you will see that file is there. So again just type cat, we have a refs, then we have a head. So this will be little bit okay like long method, but you can also follow it. You can see we have this information basically. Okay, so I can simple copy this one and I can simple just type a git. This is all method. So I'll just take a screenshot of this. Okay, now I'll just do here. So we got this one, right? So I can simple just type git cat minus file minus p, and I'm going to paste this basically the file. So I'm going to add here paste. So let's say once again, if I simple add here again, once again just paste this one. So git cat minus file minus p, let's copy this string, copy these, and you can simple paste here, and you can see that we got something here and we have another parent tree. So again we can do the same thing quickly. You can go copy and you can simple just type once again git cat minus file minus p, and you can simple paste that string once again, and you can see that we got something, we got one more tree. That part you can copy once again. So I'm just going to copy this thing once again, and again just type git, as I mentioned, okay, this is little bit long method, and minus p, and that's how it is. So rather than I'm doing a shortcut, I'll directly paste this one, and when you press enter you can see that we have another section basically. So I can again copy this one. So it's a long method. Okay, so you can use whatever the method is convenient to you, you can use it, but in teaching, okay, I want to share each and every method to you. So that is the reason, okay, like I am showing you everything to you. Minus p, and again last you can see the paste, enter, and yes, you got the password. Okay, so this is the way. So one way is as we discuss, okay, like GUI interface. Second, okay, we discuss about Windows part, and if you want to do same thing, okay, for Linux, so you can go with the git-cola, apt install git-cola, and you can explore accordingly. And the third method, whatever we discuss, is basically okay. Third method, what basically we discuss about the git. And then cat minus file minus p, and then whatever you got it, that part, okay, hash you can copy here. So that's all for this particular video. I hope you enjoy this video, and see you in the next episode. Have a great day ahead.